I've reached rock bottom. I'm turning it around. This is it.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty fair to say the knee surgery, when I wasn't able to come back here to defend my quarterfinal run, I had such a great experience in 2008 here. And when I wasn't able to come back, I had knee surgery and was out until February probably of the next year. And yeah, I mean, that's when you look yourself in the mirror and you say, this is how badly do you want it? How badly do you want to give it everything you got just to see where you can get to? And that was the moment, no doubt about it.
Have you ever come into this tournament feeling as confident as you do right now? I can't sense that, you know.
No, it's pretty fair to say. I mean, look, I've played well in Cincinnati before. I played well at the Olympics in '04 as well, but no, I mean, overall, even without a good Cincinnati, I still would have felt pretty good. You know, I still would have felt great. And sometimes I feel like it's a great experience for me to be in this position. I'm having a ton of fun with it. But sometimes I feel like I'm playing with house money a little bit, just because I just would never have imagined 2 years ago, in 2009, not even having to come back here, to be in this position. So it's great. This is great.
Mardy, I think you said, or other people have said, you're in the best physical shape of your life at this point. I don't want to say what took you so long, but what made you get into what made you get in such good shape? Is it something about the game that demands you be in better shape now?
No, it was the knee again. It was the reason that I had the knee surgery was because I was just too heavy, and that's the pounding on my knee just took over time, and that's why I needed the knee surgery. So I needed to, and in order to get back quicker, obviously with less weight above the knee, I was going to recover quicker and be able to come back a lot better and faster, quicker, stronger, all that nonsense. So that's why.
Do you think you used to be able to play this game being heavier, or?
Well, yeah. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I mean,
I mean less quick. I mean, there's a demand on players now that there didn't used to be.
There certainly is. Yeah, it's a much more physical game than when I came out in '02, '03, '04 kind of thing. There's a much bigger emphasis on fitness as well, and if you're not fit, you're not going to win anything significant. You're not going to do anything significant out here. So.
Mardy, you said it wasn't that bad, but I think last year you said you actually looked at pictures of yourself from then and said to Stacy, "Why didn't you tell me?"
Yeah, I did. And Christian, I told Christian too.
What was her reply?
I don't know. She was in love with me, I guess. Was her reply. No, their reply always was that they didn't think I was that. It's drastic. The pictures together are drastic now, but they didn't know any differently. That's what I always looked like. So.
Can I ask you a general question too? Venus is going to be playing later tonight without having had any tournaments between Wimbledon and now. When you're a veteran, just generally speaking, does your experience playing matches negate not having matches leading up to a Grand Slam, or is it always important to have matches under your belt?
Yeah, I think it's always important. You're always just going to run in, and it may not trouble her in the first round or two. And I'm not aware, I'm not sure how her game is tailored. Maybe she's she plays a high, sort of a high-risk game, so that requires a lot of confidence. Confidence is just a huge part of tennis, and so yeah, I would feel like it would be very hard, but it wouldn't surprise me. Those girls are pretty good, the Williams sisters, and so they walk out on the court and they've already intimidated their opponents. They would intimidate me for sure. So.
Mark, since we were talking about weight before, I was curious, you might have some dietary tips for those of us in the media mix What foods have you given up? What foods you now eat? To feel a
Well,
little healthier.
when I was on the diet, I watched what I ate. I watched the times that I ate things. I thought that was very important. But now it's more just maintaining maintenance type stuff. It's just eating the right things. Maybe last night, instead of going out to a restaurant and trying to find something, and you order like a couple pieces of chicken breast and some rice and some asparagus. I never would have done that before. And it's contagious now for me to be able to do it and to feel as good as I do on the court physically. I find it hard to believe that I'll go back. I'll go back before I retire and just let it go. I mean, it's so much more fun to feel better.
You said that you were playing with house money. I mean, why do you say that? You don't hear athletes speak that, right?
Yeah. Just because of the situations that I've been in previous. I mean, look, you put it in perspective what we're doing. I mean, we're just played in a 23,000 seat stadium and whatever it is, 22,000 seat stadium. What is it? 25,000 seat stadium. I mean, and you're playing tennis. I'm just playing as something that I love to do, and so it's just I'm able to put a lot of it in perspective now. Whereas maybe before I felt I didn't feel as lucky maybe as I do now. It's harder to sort of figure out the ins and outs of what we're doing, and you know what I mean. Like we're very lucky, and so I'm able to dwell on that more than the latter.
Marty, you
mentioned,
mentioned-
it seems like being the top-ranked American here in the U.S. Open, it's not going to be any more burdensome to any more weight on your shoulders? Or?
No, I'm sure it is. I mean, I'm sure it is. It's been a different preparation for me in a sense that I've had a bunch more media things that I've done and sponsor things that I've done, and those are the benefits of being in the position that I'm in. Meeting different people and meeting different companies and things like that, and it's been that side of it has been very exciting. I choose to think about the exciting part instead of the nervous part. But yeah, I mean, I was nervous waking up this morning, but I'm always nervous waking up, the morning of a match, and it's hard to put food down in the morning, just like it was in Cincinnati 2 weeks ago. So.
You are, as mentioned, obviously the top-ranked American here, and then with the little hurricane juggling and everything with the schedule, they made sure that your match was in Arthur Ashe. You get to play the first Ashe match of this tournament. Just talk about what it's like to be that guy that the USTA is in a way going to put you in grandstand. Not the way you're playing right now.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's just it's an honor. I mean, it's an honor to be able to start the tournament off on that court. Like I said before, it's just an amazing court, and it's just a great honor to be able to do that. I was surprised, when they canceled that first match. So my match was right on at 1 o'clock, and I love, tennis players love knowing exactly when they play, so that was great, and it was awesome, great.
Were your preparations altered much because of the hurt?
Yeah, I mean, no one did anything yesterday really, but to be honest, it was pretty nice. I mean, it's you've never had an easier Sunday before a slam. We just stayed in the room and did a little treatment. I went to the gym and rode the bike. I mean, nothing strenuous at all. It was great.
Marty, can you talk a little bit about the atmosphere here and the energy, particularly as the week goes on, playing at Ashe, playing in New York?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd like to, but I don't know how it's going to be that much playing in Ashe. I'm not sure if I'll play there every match, but I certainly know what it feels like to play on Louis Armstrong. It's a great court. People are right on top of you. It's a great camaraderie type court with the crowd there. They can get extremely loud, extremely behind you. back you 100%. It's great. And so this is the tournament that we want to do best at. There's no doubt about it, and this is where we get the most support, and this is where we need it the most.
Have you ever felt expectations of you were higher in your career?
No, yeah, I think it's probably pretty easy to say this is one of the biggest tournaments I've ever played. Just coming in where I've come into it, I've never come into a Grand Slam ranked higher. I think I was 9 at the French in Wimbledon, so this is the best position I've ever come in, and this is the biggest tournament in that regard. So I think it's fair to say. I mean, that's not. I know that for a fact. It's not adding pressure or anything like that. It's just this was always going to be a big tournament for me. It's just I think it's fair to say it's probably the biggest tournament I've ever played to this point, for sure. Minus, Davis Cup and things like that, just a regular tournament.
It's a challenge for you to channel that into...
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I'm well aware of the situation, and I'm gonna enjoy it for sure, no doubt.
Marty, as you've gotten fitter, your game is definitely suited for shorter points. But
Yep.
how much do you have to guard against maybe letting rallies go on just because you can handle it now, just to sort of show off your fitness?
Well, I just think that that's my style. That's the style that wins me more matches than not. That's the style that gets me to beat the better players, for sure. I mean, I can stay out there and stay from the baseline and beat a lot of players, but not the really good ones. Those guys in the top 10 will probably eat me alive from the baseline if we just play baseline games. I'll have to play that way, for sure. And sometimes, you fall into that defensive mode because I feel like I can do it a little bit, but that's sort of the challenge sometimes, is to try to find that happy medium in there.
Are you the biggest difference is speed or endurance, or both?
It's tough to pinpoint one or the other. I feel a ton quicker. 30 pounds will do that, but I've been able to, in that regard, the discipline, I think, was the main thing. The discipline that it took to lose the weight translated into everything that I've done and everything that I do now in tennis, whether it be making the right choices, eating the night before a match, or being able to train 2 hours instead of an hour and a half where I used to before, or an hour, and do that consistently over a long period of time.
Okay, thank you very much.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I always take full credit for your career.
You should.